Hey guys, Rich Pasini here. For those who don't know, I do the reseller news, I do Let's Talk eBay, and I am also a vlogger. When I'm not doing my research, well, I have my laptop set up here. I keep my eBay listings here because I'm going to be doing some research. I have to probably do some more dropping up prices or running some more sales. And in lieu of that, I like to keep that open because, like I said, I want to be ready in case someone makes some best offers. Well, no, not best offers, but makes a sale as an inquiry. I want to be ready. That's why I got my laptop there. I also have an iPad. I keep not only here right now. What you see here is my my gimbal I was talking about the other day. I think I talked about it yesterday in the video I did yesterday. But what I want to talk about is I did a video a while back, well, maybe a few days back, and I talked about being eBay inspired. And I was looking over here at this story here. It's on Tube Filter, okay? And the story is about Logan Paul, and it says Logan Paul says his Maverick merch brand made between 30 and 40 million in its first year. Now, when I talk about eBay being eBay inspired, it's things like this that inspire me. I was reading some of the story here, and he has a gentleman brought. I'm going to read a little into it. We're going to jump in the screen here. We're going to go from here to there. Of course, I got my digital video camera here. What inspires me about this, him and his brother too, for you who don't know, his brother's name is Jake Paul. This is Logan Paul. And he has this, I think, a podcast studio. Looked pretty impressive, It's called Impulse, I think, Impulsive. Something like that. You'll see the picture. We're going to jump over there in a second. But there's a gentleman he's got on his podcast, or on that show, that he wants to write a book on how people can, be creative on YouTube and make money off it, how to monetize. Now the book, as far as I know, it didn't come out. I don't think it came out yet. If it did, I don't know. Unless this is old news. I got to look at. I always like to look for dates. I got this as a Google alert. Oh no, this was actually email. I'm sorry, they sent me an email. You can subscribe to Tube. It's called Tube Filter. If you are a person that is interested in starting a YouTube channel, you might want to subscribe to this. Like I always tell you guys about e-commerce bites. Well, you may want to subscribe to Tube Filter. They got interesting stories and they have good things, and they got other things too. Let's see here what they said. They got YouTube millionaires, TikTok millionaires, insights, data, YouTube, and charts, and things of that nature there. But and they got pulled down menus if I'm not mistaken, right? Let's see the charts. Let's see something here. Charts. Well, we're going to go to the screen anyway. All right. Well, there was another one that had things about how to start on here as well. But we're going to go back. We're just going to go back to the story really quick. I want to take you back to Logan Paul. So let me get back over here. Yeah, but they have stories here. Okay, they have a lot of stories here. And again, you could also subscribe. But we're going to get to the window in a second. But the reason why I like that, like they say, every picture tells 1,000 words and stuff like that. It's true. Every picture does tell 1,000 words. But what I like about when I read stories like this here, it opens up. I don't know. I would say it gives you it opens your mind to what possibilities are out there that you can that you can make it. These people that became successful, they're pretty much average people like you and I. You know what I'm saying? They took a chance in life and they became successful, as far as I'm concerned. You can look them up on Social Blade and you'll give you an idea how many subscribers they have, when they started their channel. And usually, Social Blade, if you want to check it out, it's socialblade.com. And you would type in the YouTube creator's name, whatever the name is, like mine would be Richard J. Pasini, his would be Logan Paul, whatever, and so on and so forth. And it gives you a breakdown of how many million subscribers they have. It also breaks down there, it gives you an approximation of how much they make annually. Now, again, people, you can't always go by Social Blade because that may just be, they may be making millions of dollars off of AdSense, okay, monetization from their YouTube channel. So in this particular case, according to this story here, with his own branded merchandise, which is Maverick, right? Yeah, Maverick. According to him, it brought $30 to $40 million in the first year. So there is opportunity out there. Now, I was listening to the podcast. You could also play the video. He talks about tiers, like, you know, people getting up there, like, to get really up there. He talks about the high rollers up there, so to speak, you know, the ones that, you know, have 40 million plus. Well, PewDiePie, we know, he shot over, I think he's about 106 million subscribers now. So, you know, that's near the here or there. I mean, he got to that extent, that stage where he's got all those millions of subscribers. I wish I could be that lucky and have that many of them. Because, you know, when he puts out a video, that's how many eyes are going to be seeing that video, you know, so he's got a great following. But I don't know if we'll ever be like the next PewDiePie, but who's to say? You know, in life, I think I talked about in my other video in regards to Dr. Dennis Waitley's The Psychology of Winning. I talked about this in my other video. And the thing that always stuck out in my mind was, it's not what you are that holds you back, it's what you think you're not. You know, with anything, business, being a YouTube creator, you got to be positive. You got to have that internal drive. It's something that you want to do, and you know, there's no boundaries here. I mean, there's nothing holding you back to creating a YouTube channel, okay, and to becoming a YouTube creator. All right. No, I'm not making Warner Bros. Productions here predictions. I wish I could make a prediction I'm going to be successful as a YouTube creator. No, but we're not making Warner Bros. Productions here. We all like to have a little piece of the pie. Look, I'd be lying to you guys. I'd be lying to myself if I said, you know, would I like to be a successful YouTube creator? Absolutely. Who wouldn't? And you're doing something you love to do, and that is making videos. Okay. I've been on websites, or I should say websites, YouTube sites, and the things that people put up on YouTube is amazing. I mean, you could type in practically anything that comes to your mind on YouTube, and you'll get a video on it. Somebody has done a video about it. I talked about it once before. I seen a video where a person was running over things, crushing things. All you see was a rear tire of a car, and the guy's running over watermelon parts of watermelon, grapes, orange, whatever it was just running them over with the car. All you see is the rear tire running over, crushing these, and people watched it. People were watching it. Thousands of subscribers, thousands of views, and why? Because people have curiosity. You know, they want to see these things. I'm very curious by nature. Did I watch it? Yeah, I did. I was curious to see what this YouTube channel was all about. And it was phenomenal because I'm saying to myself, you know, people will take the time out of their day, no matter how much time they're taking, a half hour, an hour, who knows, you know, watching YouTube videos, and they come across something like this, and people will watch it. Of course, you're going to get the thumbs up, the thumbs down, you know, that stands to reason. I got to say one thing about being a YouTube creator. Unless you're putting out really, really good stuff out there, like how-tos, do-it-yourselves or whatever, I'm not saying 100%, but I have noticed with my own videos, okay, when I do the reselling news and Let's Talk eBay, I always seem to get thumbs up. Not much, 2 thumbs up, 3 thumbs up, whatever. I don't really get too many thumbs down. Not that it matters, but I said, what's the big deal whether you get thumbs up or thumbs down? No, I'm just trying. The reason why I'm bringing it to your attention is because that tells me that the person or persons that watch my video like the information I put out. Now, there's some of my demo videos I did back in the day, back in 2016, 14, 15, whatever. I signed up with YouTube back in 2013. I haven't been active on it like I have now. I've been active, where I got over 2,000, I keep saying 2,000, over 1,000 videos. That's my target goal, right? To hit 2,000 videos. Not that it makes a difference, but I'm just saying that's what it was back then. So, you know, back then I was doing demo videos, sneak peek videos, and intro videos. I talked about this before. My other videos back when, I don't know what the video was all about. Maybe it was about a YouTube, being a YouTube creator. I don't know. But all I remember is on some of those demo videos, I have gotten thumbs up. I got some comments that people liked it. They thanked me for it. Some people were a little sarcastic with some of my videos. I got thumbs down, thumbs up, you know. And I found that one thing, when you're doing videos like that, do-it-yourself videos or how-to videos, no matter how good you may be at what you do, you're going to have people are going to, in some cases, going to comment. They may make sarcastic comments. Some people may make nasty comments. Whatever it may be, don't let that deter you. Don't let anybody, you know, hinder you from doing what you like to do. And what I mean by hindering is, you know, I myself, when I first started doing this here, back in the day, and I got, when I was doing my demo videos, sneak peek videos, and intro videos, I would get thumbs down on some of them, or a majority of them, okay? But you know what? I didn't let it bother me. I did what I had to do, and I kept staying, I stood focused, and I said, you know what? I'm not letting that stuff bother me. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. Why? Because it's something I love to do. It's something I want to do. And I'm going to fulfill that task. I might not become a successful YouTube creator one day. Maybe I won't. Maybe I will. Who knows? I don't know. We don't know what the man above has planned for us. Okay? But I do know one thing. Okay? There's a lot of things we make promises to ourselves about. And one of the promises I'm going to make to myself is that I'm going to stick to this here. And I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep pushing forward with it. Whether people like it or dislike it, subscribe, unsubscribe, I'm not going to let that deter me. I'm going to stay focused, and I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. And what I love to do is create videos. But I want to create videos, as I said in my other videos. I want you guys out there, men and women, guys and gals, or whatever you want to decipher it. I want you people out there to get a takeaway from what I put out. Okay? Now, this video, you may say, well, basically, you're just talking about, you know, being a YouTube creator. What takeaway are you going to get from it? The takeaway I would like you guys to get from it is not to give up on your dreams on any level. Okay, if you got dreams to being what do you call it there, an eBay seller, an entrepreneur, whatever, shoot for it. People say, yeah, there's millions and millions of subscribers. I mean, you know, businesses out there, you know, small businesses out there, doing their thing. So what? So what? I talk about creating a YouTube channel. Some people don't know. Like when I talk to our family members, what are you creating a YouTube channel? What do you talk about? And I tell them all the time, you know, you got passions and talents, share them with the world. YouTube is the best way to get yourself out there. You know, here do I say, make good, clean content videos, right? And let the channel grow organically. Mine it's slow growing, but I want to say one thing to the recent subscribers, to the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. I just want to say before I get more into this, thank you for taking time out of your day for subscribing to my channel. It is greatly appreciated, and I do hope you like the content, and I hope you keep coming back for more. Okay? I just want you guys to know out there that I take the time out of my day to do this here, these videos. And it's not to hinder you, but to inspire you. That's why I call my, I made this up, it's called the His Initiative. I call it the His Initiative. Help, inspire, and share. That's what I'm all about. I want to help people, I want to inspire people, and I want people to, I don't want to share this information with people. Okay? That's what I want to do. And that's what I aim to do, and that's what I'm going to do. My channel, for all intents and purposes, is for that main reason, to help people out. Okay? And I'm going to keep doing videos, and I'm going to keep putting out good, clean content. And on my channel, when I'm on that topic, I do not discuss religion or politics, and there's no profanity on my channel whatsoever. Okay? Does that make my channel stand out and is better than the other creators? Absolutely, positively not. There are lots of great YouTube creators out there that perform really well in their videos, and they got excellent their videos. I can't compete with their videos. I don't know, maybe it's the equipment I'm using. You know, I'm very conservative. I'm a frugal entrepreneur. I don't buy state-of-the-art things. I buy what my budget allows me to buy, which I'm on kind of like a fixed income type of thing, so I can't really, you know, go out and buy top-of-the-line cameras and all that other stuff. If I do things like that, you know, and the only way I can do things like that is in due time, you know. That's the only way I can do stuff like that. But, you know, I thought about this many times over, about my videos and stuff like that, and, you know, how I want to make them better. The software I use, you know, I use Wondershare Filmora, which is the 8.76 version. They got the 9.5 version. However, I thought I seen the 9.6 version, which I tried to download, and there's no download for the 9.6 version. So I don't know where they're coming out with that. Maybe it's a fluke in their system. Who knows? But I got the latest version, which is Filmora 9. It's a Filmora 9.5 version. That's what I'm using. I mean, well, that's what I downloaded. I have access to that there. But the one I use, the one I'm using right now to create my videos, is the Filmora 8.76 version. And I talked about this before in my other videos. For those who don't know, just a recap. It's because I can't use a white screen with Filmora 9. Now, it sounds like, oh, you're putting a send it a bit single out there to people. No, it's not that. To use that service, to use that particular, for me, this is for me personally, to use Filmora 9 when it comes to adding special effects, different backdrops. I love to add different backdrops. If you look at my YouTube videos, you're going to see all different backdrops in there. I love backdrops. It's better, and I have a white, when I use a white screen. Now, Filmora, I have a green screen. With Filmora, you can use a blue screen and a green screen. I don't have a blue screen, but I do have a green screen, which is really just a green sheet is all it is. Mounted on my pole, I got this professional, well, not a professional pole, but this backdrop framing here, so that's what I have. And I use a white sheet to add those special effects in there, you know, the backdrops. Why? I have only 2 windows in this studio apartment here, 2 windows that face this way. They're facing east, okay? 2 windows, that's it. And I use a white backdrop. I did a video about this once before. I use a white screen, you know, white sheet, basically mounted on my, what do you call it there, on the stands here. And I don't need no lighting. There casts no shadows. And I could put anything I want in there, and the pictures and the backdrops usually come out beautifully bright, really vibrant colors. You know, like in other words, when I'm doing a backdrop, it has colors in there. Everything is crisp and vibrant, and it looks really clear. It's really good. I have no problems with it. I don't need any intensity lights. You know, with the green screen, you got to get lighting to it. You got to move either too close, too far. It casts shadows, and you got to stay so many feet away from the screen, or else you get the green splash that goes on your face, and that's a problem. With the white screen, I don't need that. I don't need lights. I could shoot in here in this studio here, the studio apartment, with no lights whatsoever. There's no lights. There's nothing overhead. I don't have any skylights above me. It's just a white room. The whole room is all white, which reflects light. But I use a white screen, and it works great with the Filmora 8.76 version. It's the way they have their when you're using the green screen utility within 8.76. It's cut and dry. You just put you just upload your image, put your backdrop in there, hit the green screen, you know, to a button there, and you just move the cursor into the picture. I'll do it one day. I'll show you what I'm talking about. And that's it. You just slide the intensity bar there to make the backdrop a darker shade or light or whatever, and boom, it comes out perfect. And I can add any backdrop to it, any backdrop. So that's why I use that particular version of Filmora. People say, that's an older version. It is an older version. It is, but for me it works. Anyway, enough with that. Let me go jump to the screen over here. I want to talk a little about, just want to show you about this story here. And the reason why I'm doing this, I probably am going to do either Reseller News or Let's Talk eBay later. I got to go through my emails. I got tons of Google alerts on different companies, like I said. And that's another thing I just want to say really quick before I switch over to the computer. Going forward, I'm going to try to keep it streamlined. I don't want it to go into hours on end. This is going to be a long video, I can tell already, because I'm doing a long presentation here. But I'm going to just probably focus on eBay. I know usually I talk about Amazon, Etsy, Mercari, and PayPal. Sometimes those stories come up. But I want to stay focused on eBay. Okay? I want to do the eBay stories. And I want to keep this, I want to try to condense the video, you know, keep it short as possible. Okay? And the reason why I want to do it, folks, is because I know you guys are busy. You got things going on, you know, in your life. You may not have the time to sit and devote and say, I'm going to watch this guy for 45 minutes or an hour. I do have videos over an hour, I do. I apologize, but, you know, I got a lot of information I want to share with you guys. But going forward, I'm to try to keep the Reseller News and even Let's Talk eBay segments down. I don't know, if I throw a number out there, you guys are going to probably hold me to. You said, hey, didn't you say you were going to keep the videos down to at least 15, 20 minutes? That's the target range, between 15 and 20 minutes. I like to keep at 15 minutes because I think 15 minutes is kind of like a good number for, you know, doing something like that. And the whole premise behind that, Reselling News on Let's Talk eBay, is again, is to make you aware of what's going on within the e-commerce world. Well, in the e-commerce world, I said, well, e-commerce world, that's broad. That should discuss a lot, but I can't do that because we'll be here for hours. So what I want to do is, like I said, I just want to focus on eBay, and I want to just do the videos on, you know, do the information on the news on those. And the premise behind that, the whole purpose behind it, is to make you, if you are an eBay seller or you think that's on eBay, aware of what's going on within eBay. Okay, that's the whole idea behind that. Okay, so you know, like when I do the Let's Talk eBay, and then I was even thinking, oh, maybe I should just, you know, phase out one and just focus on the other, like just keep the Let's Talk eBay segment because, you know, Let's Talk eBay. I'm thinking about that. I'm you know, tossing those two ideas around. But right now, for all intents and purposes, I'm going to keep it the way it is. And like I said again, along with that, I want to keep it cryptic. I just want to put it out there. It's like a news flash. And you guys, you do the rest of it. That's why I would give you the URLs, and I like to give the dates. And the reason why I do that, I like to give the dates because I don't want you to think it's something 2 years old, 3 years old. However, there are times I will revert back to an older date, only because it might be in relation to the subject or topic we're talking today to the present. So sometimes I go to the past to get to the present, you know, to put them, basically incorporate them. It doesn't happen all the time, so don't worry. Think like, oh, this guy's getting us stuff that's 20 years old. No, not necessarily. Okay, I'm just saying it happens on. It could happen on occasion, but for the most part, I like to, you know, keep everything current. Like I said, there are times I can't always get the news out to you guys on a date. I like to keep it on a daily basis. Sometimes that's why you see my videos is a skipping days. You know, it's because I'm busy. I have other things to do besides do this. I love doing research. I love sharing information with you guys. I really do. And I'm going to continue to keep putting it out there, put that information out for you. I want you guys to get a takeaway from it. That's the whole idea behind my YouTube channel. You've got to get a takeaway from it. If you're not getting a takeaway from it, to me, it signals that I'm not doing my job. And people say, what's your job? My job is to make your job easier. Well, or hopefully make better decisions when it comes to, you know, selling on eBay. That's what my job is to help you guys out. And me. It's a learning curve on both ends. While I'm learning, when I'm, you know, putting it into the news out to you guys, I'm getting that information. It's helping me out as well as you. Okay? So that's why I said if you are you know, thinking about selling on eBay, or you are an eBay seller, I really would like if you could, you know, please subscribe, like, comment, and share. And if you want to be updated as to when I put out new videos, you got to hit that bell notification icon. Let's grow this channel together. Let's grow it into thousands, hundreds of thousands of subscribers, even millions of subscribers. Because the greater the number, the more I can get that information out to people. Okay, so we're gonna go jump on the screen here, and I just want to share a little information about that there, and then hopefully close the video out. I'm gonna see what I could do with the remainder of the day. It is 12 o'clock over here already. Could you imagine that? 12 o'clock. Wow. The morning goes so fast. I get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, but next thing you know, it's 12 noon already. Unbelievable. Okay. All right. Let me pause this video. We'll go to my screen here, and then we'll continue with that. Okay. So don't go away. Stick around. Thanks.
Okay, for all you YouTube creator wannabes, including me, this is the store I was talking about, and it's from TubeFilter. Now, I'm going to drop the link below, but I'm going to give it to you anyway, all right? It'd be www.tubefilter.com. They also have, if you go to their website, I'm going to drop the link below. They have a subscribe here, a subscribe button. It says follow us. If you are a YouTube creator or you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, subscribe to TubeFilter here. I do not have any affiliate links with them whatsoever. I said this before in my other videos when it comes to, you know, going to different websites. I have no affiliate links. So when you go there, I'm not getting any kickbacks from it. I'm just letting you know. So I don't want you to think this is like a click and bait switch thing there, or a bait video, whatever they call it there. No, I have nothing to do with that there. All I'm doing is sharing information with you guys, okay? So go to the website. You can subscribe. Here's the subscribe button. It says follow us. Be among the first to learn about the breaking news and events from the world of digital entertainment, News Media Plus. Get a sneak peek of behind the scenes, a photo from video from some of the industry's biggest events by connecting with TubeFilter all over social media. Friend, follow, subscribe, and stay up to speed in the know. Now, again, I'm a YouTube creator. You may want to be a YouTube creator. Check out TubeFilter. Okay, you definitely got to check it out. And when you go to the beginning of their page here, the home page, I'm just going to click on TubeFilter home page here, if I can get my computer to work. All right, I didn't click it, double click it. Okay, you're going to hit the home page here, and this is what it's going to come up with. Okay, and you got YouTube millionaires. You can read about the YouTube millionaires, TikTok millionaires, insights, data, YouTube charts. Okay, but for all intents and purposes, we're going to go to the story with Logan Paul, and I'm going to read it really quick here. It doesn't have a date here. Let me see. Is there a date? I like to give you guys a date. Okay. Oh, it does have a date. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. As you can see here, TubeFilter, it says Logan Paul says his Maverick merch brand made between 30 and 40 million in its first year. Awesome. Okay. Really awesome. This story came out on September 14th, 2020. Okay, so keep that in mind. Check it out. Definitely check this stuff out. If you are serious about YouTube, you want to get inspired by this here. Okay, that's what inspires me to keep doing the videos I'm doing, and I'm going to keep doing videos because of this type of information that's posted on my YouTube channel. And I hope you guys, it inspires you to say, you know what, I'm going to do that. I'm going to have merch. I'm going to grow a YouTube channel where it's going to be big, and I'm going to have merch one day, and I'm going to make it. Believe me, you could do it. You could do it. Okay, it's going to take time. It's not it's not going to be a road to riches overnight type of thing, but it could happen. Okay, I always say expect the unexpected. People may say, that ain't going to happen. How do you know? How do you know if you ever try? So please don't give up on yourself. You gotta, if your passion is to make videos like it's mine, please stick with it, man. Don't give up on it. All right, please. All right. So I'm gonna play a little clip about the guy's book he's putting out. Would I get it? I like to look into it, and maybe I probably will get the book. Or if it's online, if it's an online book, I'll check it out online as well. It goes on to say here, in the latest episode of his podcast, Impulsive, where host Paul Logan sat down with the digital Svengali, John Shahidi, the co-founder of talent management and production studio Shots. Paul provided an eye-opening window into his early fortunes as a YouTube star. Now, you also know his brother, Jake Paul, right? That's his brother, so he's another successful guy as well. And it goes on to say here, reading a little into it, after Shahidi stressed the importance of diversifying creators' business portfolios beyond the video channel, where they rose to fame, onto other platforms as well as offline ventures like product launches. Paul concurred that creating his merch brand, Maverick, has served as a North Star of sorts amid ups and downs of his career trajectory. This is another reason why I'm telling you guys to go directly to the website, as I always tell you, because see here, these are active hyperlinks, and you might want to read more into this. Okay, I'm going to leave this one open. After I get off the video, I'm going to come back to it and read it. I'm not going to read it with you because I don't want to take too much of your time. This video has been long as it is. So you can read a little more into this here. Now, I'm going to play a video clip here, and you can listen to the clip, okay? I don't know if I refreshed it already. Let me see. I might have lost my positioning here. Let's see something here. Hold on. Oh, I think I did. Okay. This is their this is his Logan Paul's podcast studio, I guess. Impulsive. Pretty impressive. I like it. I like the way that he did it up. This is the gentleman up here is John Shahidi, right? I think that's it. Yeah, John Shahidi explains how to become a top. I'm going to try to find that part there. Let's see. I have to skip. I think it's right after the girl talks here. And then I want you to just listen to what he's got to say really quick here. let's see, it's at the She Talks. I think it's right about here at the Logan Paul system. Let's just go over here really quick. All right, I got to mute my mic because we'll get a feedback here. It'll be like an echoey sound. So I'm going to mute my mic, and I'm going to play this clip, and then we'll go back and forth a little, and then just talk a little about it. Okay, so let me mute my mic, and let me play this clip.
Oh, I would say something along those lines of his connections.
Yeah. Right? Yeah. I'm sure. And he's got a book. And now we talked about this for like an hour before Lele came on. You want to write a book to teach people how to monetize on YouTube with things other than ad space, right? You want to teach them how to sell products.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I want to teach all the up and coming creators, what to do. There's so many of them. Every day someone's turning 13, and also there's tens of millions of Americans without work right now, and I feel they could think outside the box
and all become social media creators.
Yeah, I mean, and there are different ways, right? Yeah. Like there's a football coach somewhere out there in Nebraska who's without a job right now, and he could create a YouTube channel and teaching kids how to become a quarterback.
Right.
Like there's just so many different things, and the things that we've all learned, and I think really, especially you, Logan, and a lot of us from Vine. Just, Vine was such a sinking ship, and we got so lucky to get out and move that following somewhere else. And, sometimes.
All right. I'm not going to play too much of the clip. That's why I gave you URL. I want you to check it out. You can play the whole thing. I know it's only 12 minutes and 24 seconds long, but I don't want to do it for, the reasons, about the copyrights and all that stuff there. I'm playing a little clip just to show you, introduce you to this gentleman here. As you can see, what he was talking about, basically the same thing I was talking about. There are a lot of things you can do out there, okay? It's true. What he said, like I told you earlier in my other videos, we all have hidden talents. Your talent may be, you may be a woodworker. You might want to teach people how to make furniture. You may be a baker. You might want to teach people how to bake. There's a lot of different things. You're a makeup artist, or you dabble with makeup. My younger daughter went to cosmetic and beauty school. She knows how to put makeup on and do hairstyle and all that stuff there. She's no longer doing it right now. I mean, she's in a legal field, but she went to school for that. So if she wanted to do something on the side, like a side business type of thing, or create a YouTube channel, there's a person that could do that there. She can get some of her girlfriends and show you how to put different makeup on. She's really good at what she does, and she could do that. That's her talent. We all have talents. We all have hidden talents, okay? It's how we express ourselves and how we implement them within, doing something like this here with, let's say, with YouTube. So YouTube is a gateway to the world, okay? When you put a video out there, I'm not saying there's 2 billion people out there over 2 billion people are on YouTube, whatever. I'm not saying 2 billion people are going to focus in on your video, but, who's to say who can see what, You got to really stay focused with it. You can't give up on it. Now, there's another part in here. I'm going to have to mute my mic and... well, actually, I'm going to pause the video because I don't want to take too much of your time where Logan Paul talks about the tiers, like how to get there, and then I want you to hear a response from John, what he talks about, okay? So I'm going to pause my video, and I'm going to get to that stage because, again, I don't want to hunt and seek while you're on, when you're on this video with me because it'll take too long. So let me pause my video. I'll find that part, and then we're going to come back again, okay? This information is good, and I think you guys will get a takeaway from it. So let me do that right now. I'm going to pause my video, and I'll be right back with you, so don't go anywhere, please. Okay. I found some of the parts I was looking for here. I had to go back and forth. I had to look at what I had on my video, what's recorded already, because I don't want to overlap and keep playing the same thing over and over again. Pay attention to what this gentleman's talking about. And, if you have to play the tape over, actually, you can even just go to the website and listen to the whole thing verbatim. I always have to take notes, or this particular time I don't have my pad, I have my pen with me, but you may want to take notes. But listen to what this gentleman's talking about. There's one point he's talking about how successful Logan Paul is with his merch and all that, and the Impulsive podcast, I guess, studio over there. But if you take notice, like Logan Paul would say, there are certain things he didn't write a book. Logan Paul didn't write a book because he's worried about the IP, which I believe he's referring to, intellectual property right? Which we all know people steal and stuff like that there. We know about all that stuff, especially if you're a seller on eBay. Not saying you, but we hear stories that people will sell knockoffs and phony stuff like that, you know. I know I shouldn't be relating the two like that, but that's the point I'm trying to get across. So listen closely what this gentleman's talking about. Hear Logan Paul's response. And then I'm going to see a little more on this here, and then we're going to, you know, hopefully, you know, I'll just talk about what I feel at the end of this video. So let's listen really quick, you know, closely here, and mute my mic again, and we'll play this part. So let's go over here, and here we go.
Especially you, Logan, and a lot of us from Vine. Just, you know, Vine was such a sinking ship, and we got so lucky to get out and move that following somewhere else. And you know, sometimes I feel real bad for some of the TikTok creators who are just TikTok only, and they're so dependent on TikTok.
We talk about this all the time.
Yeah. And I feel bad for them. I feel bad. I feel bad for the Vine creators who didn't get off Vine and diversify. I feel bad for the YouTube creators who were only focused on, you know, their YouTube channel only and didn't grow outside of YouTube or build the businesses that you guys were talking about earlier. You know, I really feel bad because it's got to be, you know, you're on an all-time high when you're doing well, but once the algorithm doesn't like you, like there's nothing you can do to get the algorithm to bring you back. What you've done is...
Okay. Now, when he's talking the algorithm, again, this is how I look at it. This is the way I understand from other YouTube creators, that if you're putting out good content and you're putting out something that's going to draw more people to your site, YouTube's algorithm will... Well, I think they'll up you up in their search rankings, and I think that's what will happen here. In certain cases, they'll refer you or recommend your videos to other people. So that's why, you know, when he was referring to, you know, the algorithm cannot be a friendly thing, that's what I believe he's referring to. Now, myself, there's, you know, my channel, like I said, it's slow growing, as we know. I mean, you can see it for yourself, but it's growing organically. I think, and my personal take is, if you as a creator or you're just starting out, find your niche. Try to be as creative as possible. You know, you don't have to go out and buy $5,000 cameras to make videos and stuff like that. And you can use your cell phone, whatever. I'm using a webcam to do this video right now. I have a digital video camera behind my white screen here. That's what I was doing earlier. You know, the thing is, try to put out content and look at what's trending too. You know, go to YouTube and type in the word trending and see what people are actually looking at, or look what they're looking for or searching for. Will give you an idea. The other sites you might want to check into too is vidIQ and TubeBuddy. Okay, they will help you out as well. Okay, so you know, you got to do research. It's going to take work, and as many people said, I said in my other videos as well, creating a YouTube channel is not a sprint, folks. It's a marathon. There is a lot of competition out there. Okay, and let me tell you something, you know, if people think they're going to, you know, make 1 or 2 videos a week, a month, or whatever it is, and it's going to take off, unless you have something really spectacular where it goes viral, I don't see that happening anytime soon. Okay, now I'm not trying to sound like a pessimist here, people. I'm more of an optimist than a pessimist, so I don't want you to get the wrong impression. You might say, wait a minute, well, I mean, you're talking, it sounds like you're praising it and you want people to keep positive. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, it's like they were saying the war was lost before it was even fought. No, you got to go in when you're creating a YouTube channel or even a business, you got to be positive about what you're doing. You can't just sit there and say, geez, suppose this, suppose that don't work, suppose this don't work. You already lost the battle. And let me tell you something. I'm being upfront and honest with you guys. You think for one moment, if you decide, well, I'm not going to create a YouTube channel because there's too much competition, it don't matter. It don't matter, because there's going to be other people. There's probably 10, 20, whoever, how many people are going to be creating YouTube channels. So, you know, we could all sit on the hands and say, I should have, could have, would have. You got to take the initiative and you got to do it. You got to try. You got to try. We're going to play a little more of the clip here. And then, you know, like I said, I don't want to play the whole thing through. People say, at that rate, you want to just play the whole thing. Again, I don't want to play it continuously. But, you know, you got to stay focused. Listen to what the gentleman's talking about. And again, I hope this video and I hope this information that I'm posting on here will inspire you. Okay? All right. Let me pause the video, and let me pause the we'll go mute my mic and we'll go back to the video. Here we go.
Magical, right? It's, you know, it's I mean, maybe once in a lifetime, you know, bouncing back the last couple of years and what you've done with Impulsive and Maverick Club and Maverick as a brand in general. But people don't think that. But imagine we could actually share what you've done at a different scale with anybody else, you know?
Sure. I think it's a phenomenal, a brilliant idea. I just, for me, why I haven't written the book yet is because the things I'm doing are still highly protected IP. You know what I'm saying? I'm still very hesitant to share my trade secrets. Are you?
Okay. With that clip we just heard, as you can see, he was talking about, you know, how he created the Maverick brand, how he's got the Impulsive. He's very, you know, he's bringing out the highlights of how successful Logan Paul is. And you also notice the response that Logan Paul's talking about, that why he didn't create a book. For the simple reason is he's worried about, you know, giving out trade secrets because the IP, intellectual property, which we all know what that is all about. I don't have to expand too much on that topic. But anyway, let's listen a little further more into this here. And like I said, I'm just going to pick, you know, I'm just going to pick out little parts of the clip, and then, like I said again, we'll close out this video. Well, I'll close it at the end. All right. So let's see what happens here. I'm going to have to mute my mic. So let's listen further.
You put it all on the line in this book?
Yeah, I think, you know, I think it's kind of obvious what we do, you know, like, you know, so you might as well write a book out of it. I mean, people steal from us all the time. People are always trying to, you know, copy what we're
obvious
doing.
to us, though. But to I mean, there are strategies you can take that any person could follow, like literally like a roadmap to become a somewhat, at least, successful content creator. If you have that it factor, like a Hannah or like a Lele, you can skyrocket and take it to the highest level. But there's a model and a formula that I'm sure you're writing about in your book that like anyone can take to achieve their success on social.
And I'm not trying to, you know, I mean, hopefully one person or two people or a few people out of the book go and become a 20 million followed or subscribed person. But I'm trying to find that the book is going to be really catered to the person who just needs to make a living.
Micro, you're talking about micros. You're trying to create.
Okay. You heard what he said. It's for someone who's trying to make a living. He's going to write that book. Now, in regards to the book, I don't know if this, like I said, this came out, I think I told you, well, where is it? The story came out September 14, 2020. So I got to do more research myself on it. I don't know when this book is going to come out. If it's going to be out on a, you know, electronic, you know, as an ebook, if it's going to be sold through, you know, Amazon, whatever. I don't know. But it might be worth, you know, making that purchase, you know, to check it out, to be honest with you. I probably will most likely get it. And if it's an ebook, that's even better yet, because I spend 99.9% of the time on the computer anyway. So for me, that would be ideal. But like I said again, I got to give kudos to this man, Mr. Shadi. I think his name is Shahidi, whatever. I have to give him kudos because what he wants, that's such a good thing what he's doing. Now, I know there may be people that say, well, there's other people that do something similar to him. I know, there probably are. But I like what he's doing. I like what he's saying, okay? And I think that, you know, putting that information out there, trying to help small-time creators like myself become successful, that's a good thing. That is definitely a good thing. And I'm all for it. I really am. I'm all for it. Let's listen to a little more to this clip here, see what he's got to say about this, okay? So let's listen a little more. Listen in here.
Effective micro creators.
I mean, if you know, going back to the tens of millions of Americans without a job right now because of the pandemic this year, you know, an average salary, you know, for an American, $65,000 a year. So if someone could just make $5 grand a month, you know, off AdSense
So
or brands
doable.
or
So
merch,
doable.
you know what I mean? Like that's who I'm really going after. It's like
That's right here. I can grab that and reach it. Any person can. That's
And especially during a
doable for-
pandemic too.
Sure.
that's the thing. The
Now's the
families.
time to capitalize.
Now's the family. That's the book is for them. It's not for the next Hannah Stocking, the next Logan, the next Jake, the next Mike, the next Lele. It's more for that person who's just sitting at home, needs to feed their family.
Regarding that top tier creator status, I got a question because I said on.
Now, here's the part I was talking about, that top tier status, all right? Yeah, listen to Logan Paul, what he's saying, and it's true. Even John, the gentleman who's going to write that book, even he said he thought about that or something along that line. And let's listen to what he's got to say about that. And like I said, folks, we would all, quote unquote, like to be at that top tier. I know I would. So let's listen a little further in here. Okay, so let's check it out.
On a podcast, I said, I think today it's harder to become a top tier creator than it is to get into the NBA. Do you think that's true?
I think about that sometimes too.
A top tier, I'm talking James Charles, David Dobrik, Mr. Beast, Lele Pons, Hanastaki, like top tier creator.
Well, just statistically, there's way less top tier creators than there are NBA players.
So like I kind of got like
statistically,
scoffed
yeah,
at, but
100%
statistically, I'm not
Yeah,
fucking
no,
wrong. Like,
I mean-
this shit, especially now, it is so oversaturated. He's gonna make his book. Cheryl from Arkansas is gonna start
Be the
cooking our
next
cooking
James
channel.
Charles.
Everyone's trying to do it. No, everyone's trying to do it. Like NBA stars, something genetically they're born with, right? Like the
Even
pool
NBA
is much
stars are
smaller.
vlogging now too.
Yeah,
right?
they
I've
are.
seen it. I've seen it.
Everybody's
It's the new
trying to
wave.
get into the content creation engine.
It's definitely a future, but the thing is, what you're talking about, top creators, every platform, has, 5 to 10 top creators, and there's only a handful of platforms where, there's 32 NBA teams, and each team has at least 12 players.
Yeah, you have to stop. All right, I'm going to end it there. Okay, I know there's not much more to listen to, but you guys, it's kind of like a teaser video. If you want to listen to the whole thing, you got to go directly to the site. I'm not going to play the whole thing. Again, the reason why I did this video, like I said again, folks, is to give you guys out there a little inspiration. Okay, to say, hey, there is a probability that I can make it one day, or I could have a successful YouTube channel. Like I said again, it's going to take will, determination, and drive to do it. It's not the easy road to riches. Just like starting an eBay business, people. When I used to hear people sitting there saying, when I listened to eBay radio back in the day, say, I'm going to quit my job, I'm going to do eBay full time, and later on you find out, you can't, I don't know, because people, they ain't going to come on publicly and say, well, geez, I started an eBay business and it tanked. No one's going to say that there. Maybe they will, maybe they won't, I don't know. But the thing I'm trying to say is, as I said earlier, starting a YouTube channel, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. It is a lot of work, and you'll hear from a lot of creators. I follow quite a few YouTube creators, ones that became successful in the sense that they got maybe hundreds of thousands of subscribers. But the thing again, like I said, folks, the purpose for this video, is to be inspired. Like I was going to say, like in the other one, my other video for eBay, I was going to put eBay inspired. This one should be YouTube inspired. This here is something to, digress, take it in, and listen to what the person's saying. If you have to play it twice, and just to get the full scope of it, what they're talking about, I'm sure you're going to get a takeaway from it, and I hope you do. I hope you guys do get a takeaway from it. All right, listen. Enough with this video. Not that I'm dismissing it. You guys know the story. I'll scroll up here. This is the story you're looking for, okay? And you got to scroll down to play the video, okay? So if you get here, don't, you got to scroll down to listen to that video. It's on 2Filter. I highly recommend it if you are a YouTube creator, if you haven't heard about it, or if you are thinking about becoming a YouTube creator, you might want to check this out. Now you might say, yeah, well, they talk about, YouTube millionaires, TikTok millionaires, inside. Listening to somebody's story on how they became successful is worth it, and it's worth it in the end. It really is, because you pick up, like my YouTube channel, I say, if people pick up little tidbits of information, it's worth it in the long run. It really is. It's just like that saying, every picture tells 1,000 words. I mean, this here is like, this is good information out there, folks. So I hope you guys get a takeaway from it. I'm going to back out of this screen really quick here. Watching this video is giving me some ideas. As I was sitting here thinking, listening to the gentleman talking and Logan talk, it's giving me some inspiration right now, right this very moment, thinking about what I want to do with my YouTube channel. And as I said it before, my earlier videos. I plan on, you know, changing up the content. I want to change the format around a little. And the reason why is because I don't want my channel to stagnate and just be focused on one particular item, you know, topic. So I'm hoping you guys out there who do follow me on this YouTube channel, I do hope you get a takeaway from it. It is really, really important to me, folks, that the people who come to my YouTube channel get a takeaway from it. I want you guys to learn from it, or, you know, that's the whole premise behind this YouTube channel. So I hope you guys will, you know, come back from time to time. I hope you subscribe to my channel, and I hope you like and share. And also, if you want to be updated, so please hit that, you know, bell notification icon. My name is Rich Pasini. Today is September 16th, 2020. I can't believe how fast this month is going by, folks. I really can't believe it. And I just want to say, you know, I hope you guys will keep coming back for more. Please help me grow this channel. I'm trying to get it to, you know, I'm trying to hit that milestone for 1,000 subscribers. I know some people say 1,000. Wouldn't you want to have a milestone of hundreds of thousands or millions? Absolutely. But I'm a small-time creator, so you know, if I can get up to 1,000 subscribers, that's really be helpful. You know, that would help me out. A lot of people say, well, "What's the big deal? What's with that 1,000 subscriber mark?" Well, with the 1,000 subscriber mark, there's certain little perks that go with it. You know, I think you could open up a Patreon account. I think you could do super chats. I don't know all the dynamics behind it, but I know there's a little perks that go with it when you hit that 1,000 subscriber mark. I already did the over 4,000 hours of watch time, so I got that. It's the subscribers it's hard to get. So you know, I'm hoping you guys can help me out with that there. If there's other things you guys want me to talk about, please, you know, drop it in the comment below. Leave nice comments, folks. I do respond to nice comments. People that leave sarcastic ones or nasty ones, I don't get it too often, but when I do get them, which is very rare, I just remove them. I don't bother interacting because I don't want to get into those cyber wars with anybody. You know, I didn't come onto this YouTube channel to, you know, be critiqued or get, you know, have people say nasty things to me about things. Not that they have, but sometimes people will throw things out there that might not sound good, and I remove them. I mean, you know, I don't mind responding. I do respond to nice comments. So if there's anything you guys want me to talk about or discuss or whatever, or if you got ideas for my YouTube channel, please share it with me. I'd love to hear what you have to say. All right, I think I'm going to break for lunch this time. It is going on 1 p.m. over here in New York. So I don't know with the storms coming up and stuff like that. I got to listen to the news. I don't know if we're going to get hit over in the West Coast. I'm in the East Coast. I'm in New York, so I'm not like near the Florida coast or the Gulf Coast area, but I think they're going to probably be getting it pretty bad. So when that usually happens, when we have storms like this here or hurricanes, I think there's isn't there another one? There's Sally and there's another. I can't think of the other one. I don't know, I forget the other one's name, whatever. But I think there's like kind of like running back to back with the storms. But usually we get a lot. What'll happen here, because we're on an island too, to be honest with you. This is Long Island, you know. It is. It's a big island. It's Long Island, where I'm like about, in case people are wondering, I'm like maybe about 45 minutes by train from Manhattan, New York City itself. I've been a native New Yorker for so many years. I mean, I'm born in Manhattan, but we moved out to the suburbs because the city, as one time, you know, my folks didn't want to live there, so they wanted us to have a backyard and so on and so forth, live the suburban life, you know. So, but for the most part, though, I do love being where I am, living out here. It's nice and stuff like that. And if you ever come out to, you know, to Long Island or whatever, New York or whatever, you should check out Montauk. It's the end of the island. It's the Long Island Sound over there. It's really nice and picturesque over there. It's really nice. I think you guys would probably like it. There's a lot of things to do on the island too, but right now with the COVID thing going on, that might be a little difficult because with the social distancing and companies not opening up right away, and you know, there has been a lot of changes with that. So unfortunately, we can't enjoy the things like we used to at this point in time. We got to see what happens. Maybe one day, hopefully soon, that we'll go back to a normal lifestyle. I don't see it happening anytime soon, but I'm saying maybe soon. Could happen, you never know. But we'll see what happens, you know. But anyway, thanks again for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. And again, I hope you like it and you do get a takeaway from it. So until next time, bye-bye for now.